KNUST-TEK TV. Experience educational television.
The 8th College of Health Science, KNUST, and the 12th Convention of Biomedical Research Ghana was organized as a joint scientific conference on the 30th and 31st July 2019 at the KNUST School of Business Auditorium, Kumasi. The theme for the conference was Universal Access to Healthcare, the Role of the Health Scientist. This is the first of such collaboration between the two institutions. The event featured renowned sector specialists, among whom was the former World Health Organization Assistant Director General, Dr. Anafi Asamoah, who played a significant role in the Ministry of Health in the 1990s. An associate professor in the Georgia Southern University in the United States, with specialty in toxicology and public health, Professor Evans Efriyejewu was also among the keynote speakers.
What message do I have? What is my objective here? All I'm trying to do here is to bring attention to these environmental issues that are affecting our health significantly.
The provost of the College of Health Science, KNUST, gave an address at the conference.
It is my hope that we will have a fulfilling time at the conference. Let us grab the opportunity to network and form partnerships. Again, you're all welcome to KNUST. Please take time to enjoy our beautiful campus. Thank you.
Dr. Anafi Asamoah took the opportunity to make some recommendations to researchers and government in order to achieve universal access to healthcare.
A very good point. We have not paid enough attention to the importance of research in terms of coming up with solutions to the problems that we face. Research has a lot of potential in finding out what situations are, but also what is the best way to address those challenges. A lot of research is done by academia and the university, and they are never used by policymakers, partly because the policymakers are not involved in the design of the research, but also a lot of research in academia is not designed to solve solutions, but rather is to publish, because in academia the way to advance your career and promotion is to publish, and the way to publish is to have research. It's important that the research that academia does is linked with the problems on the ground, and that is what we talked about today.
Professor Evans Efriyejewu gave a presentation on addressing environmental and occupational health challenges to improve the quality of healthcare in Ghana and other African countries.
Basically, what I was referring to is when we digitize our records, it makes it so easy to conduct research activities, and these research activities will help improve our healthcare delivery systems. You know, I mean, if we have research, for instance, let's say a case comes, we have documented everything, and then those of us who are into research will come, we collect those data, we analyze the data so we can do what? We can make them available, we can disseminate to the doctors so they can maybe modify the way they treat the patient.
From his presentation, he made some recommendations, among which was the reintroduction of environmental studies into our basic education curriculum.
When we pollute our water, people are going to drink it down the stream. When we pollute our air, people are breathing it. So, or soil, the plants will absorb it, and guess what? We are going to eat the plant products as well. So all these are vicious cycles that will come ultimately to us and affect us negatively. And that is why it is important for us to integrate environmental health studies into the curriculum.
There were oral and poster presentations from some participants.
And flew from his travel, came to Accra, and flew from a founding member, and you still,
Prof. Evans Efriyejewu You are greatly acknowledged for your promotion of the biomedical sciences in Ghana. We thank you very much.
Some organizers and sponsors shared their views on the conference.
When we had a letter from them indicating that they are going to have a conference which is based on health, we were delighted since health is wealth, so we decided to take part in it and to learn more.
Fantastic. In fact, from the feedback we are getting from the audience shows this has been the best so far in terms of international inclusion and exposure, because this is the first time this particular College of Health Sciences scientific conference is jointly hosted by another group of scientists, international scientists known as the Convention for Biomedical Research.
Tech TV interacted with some participants.
A lot of insights about where we've come from as a nation and what we are trying to do and how to get to that level where healthcare access will be totally universal.
I think one of the key things that I think that I'm going to promote further is on volunteerism, because we had some cases where there were medical officers, nurses and other people who volunteered to offer services to the community.
The purpose of coming together between the two institutions, that is the CoBReG and the College of Health Sciences, is to signal the fact that achieving universal healthcare is not just the prerogative of one category of health workers.
Tech TV. Experience educational television.